Yes, of course, yes, yeah, sure, yeah. No, I'm really busy, but yes, I can do that for you.
As long as you're happy, everything's okay. I just want, everything to be okay with you. No, it doesn't matter about me.
Yeah, I haven't got any time, but I will do it, yeah.
At Make Happen, we're pretty nice people, and we want to do everything we can to please you. But this video isn't going to please you.
That's it, no more Mr. Nice Guy.
No more Mr. Nice Ollie. Sorry, was that too harsh?
You are a people pleaser.
I'm a textbook people pleaser. I have a serious problem.
And it's not working for you, is it?
You say yes to everybody.
You're so caught up with how people are judging you, what they might think, and if you're being nice.
Not doing the things you want to do.
Constrained and lacking in freedom.
People pleasing doesn't work.
So in this video, we're going to give you 6 things to consider. 7. We're going to give you 7 things. So in this video, we're going to give you 7 things to consider that might leave you wanting to quit your people-pleasing ways. This is the Make Happen method. So you struggle to say no as a people pleaser.
Yes, of course. No, of course. Yes.
You say yes to everybody to keep them happy. If someone asks you to do something, you're like, yeah, sure, that's no problem.
And this leaves you no time to do the things that you want to do.
Amen, sister.
And what's worse, if you keep saying yes to everything, you end up not doing the things you've previously said yes to.
And this saying yes to everything just leaves you with this sense of overwhelm and no time to yourself.
This is all just a little overwhelming.
So what can you do? Practice saying no.
No.
See what happens.
I can't just say no.
If this feels uncomfortable, try saying no to something small first.
So give it a go. Say no to something and just see how the other person reacts.
Maybe the world won't fall apart.
So why do you do this people pleasing? Well, probably because, like me, you want people to like you.
Please like me, please.
And this is all coming from a place of approval. You're worried that if you let people down, if you say no to them, if you displease them, that suddenly they won't like you.
So what can we do about this? Well, the first thing is just noticing to the extent you have people pleasing as a looking good.
I want to look good.
Just notice to what extent you are pleasing other people just to have you be approved.
But this might take some searching for at first because you're so habituated to your people-pleasing ways.
So just step 1 is just to start noticing that this is a looking good. You can never please all the people all the time.
And if you try to do that, you are going to feel this huge sense of overwhelm and stress. And maybe you already are.
You know me so well.
So what we want to do is to turn to the Make Happen distinction, allow. Quite simply, say out loud the following phrase. I allow myself to please this person as much as I do. I allow myself to let down this person as much as I do.
What's great about the allowing polarity is it highlights that actually, in reality, you're very unlikely to fully please someone 100% of the time, and also you're unlikely to fully let someone down 100% of the time. And actually, both of those qualities are true. You will sometimes please people and you will sometimes let them down, and that is okay. You can allow both sides of the polarity to exist as they actually do in real life.
Mind-blowing.
Now this might seem quite weird and paradoxical, but try it on. Try stating this statement out loud and notice how it shifts how you show up in the world.
So the other problem with people pleasing is that you are misleading people.
You are a big fat liar.
So another way to think of it is you're not people pleasing, you are people misleading.
People pleasing is, I want to say bullshitting, but I can't on live television. Tom, it's not television, it's YouTube.
We're not being our true, authentic selves. We're pretending to be something else. We're pretending we have other thoughts, and we're pretending to go along with something else that perhaps inside we don't really want to go along with, or we don't really feel that way. So the people that we're engaging with, we're actually misleading.
So what are we to do? Well, we can experiment with telling the truth. For example, in a given situation where you might say no, instead you can say something we've written down that I can't remember.
Why don't you experiment and try saying something like, I will do that, but just to let you know, I'm not really comfortable doing it.
I don't want to, but I will.
And just being authentic about our thoughts and our feelings can actually lead to much stronger relationships and collaborations.
People pleasing is just bullshitting people, and you need to stop. As a people pleaser, you are being nice. Being kind is a whole other world. Sometimes in the short term, you have to not be nice to be kind. You've heard the phrase.
Sometimes you gotta be cruel to be kind.
Being nice is distinct from being kind. Being nice is all about you looking good and the other person feeling good in the moment. Sometimes we have to be straight in that moment to be kind in the long term. Is that right? No. Yeah, I got it right. Yeah!
For example, if I was to give chocolate to a child whenever they wanted chocolate,
I need chocolate.
that would possibly, from the child's perspective, me being nice. However, it wouldn't be kind.
Their teeth would rot. They'd have a sugar high and then come crashing down. You wouldn't be doing them any favours.
Why would you do that?
Often the thing that will be the most effective or the most kind to another person is not nice. And as a people pleaser, we will be very uncomfortable doing those things. And it's for this reason we have to stop. We have to give it up. We're going to become much more effective. We're going to become much more kind if we can be who we authentically are.
Thank you for your honesty.
So, practice doing the kind thing. The thing that you consider the right thing to do, not the nice thing to do.
So when we people please, it's often coming from a place of not feeling good enough on the inside, and so wanting other people's approval.
Yeah, I know how that feels.
No matter how much people pleasing you do, if you're coming from that place, you will never feel adequate.
Instead, what we want you to consider is that you are okay just as you are.
What if everything was just fine as it was? What if the secret to success was being happy the way you are right now? If you think a change in circumstances is what's going to have you feeling happier, you may find that you will always feel that despite ever improving circumstances, as there will always be something else to want. A better commission, a bigger audience, more material success, more, no matter what level you've reached. So Make Happen invites you to celebrate more often where things are actually at. You've got it good in so many ways, but you're just not looking. You are okay as you are. I am okay as I am.
You are dealing with grown-ups.
Shh. Grown-ups are talking.
Most of the people you're in relationship to will be fine with you saying no. They can deal with you saying what you actually think and feel.
The world's not going to fall apart.
No, it won't.
They're not going to think you're a terrible person.
Well, they might.
And your relationship, I'm sure, will go on.
That I am certain of.
They will manage. They will be okay. You do not need to worry about them.
No, I'm fine. I'm really good.
In fact, you will be giving them the opportunity to grow and develop.
They might be annoyed for a moment, but that moment will pass and they'll soon come to respect your openness and honesty.
So go and practice finding ways to be your authentic self without hurting other people.
You may find that this open and honesty, rather than your people-pleasing approach, leads to better connections with other individuals.
Cool. So there are a few ways that you can stop people-pleasing and start leading a flourishing life. That's very cheesy.
Oh, good. That was cheesy.
So there are a few ways you can stop people-pleasing and start flourishing and engaging in a more authentic way.
And maybe doing this will lead to deeper connections and a richer, more flourishing life.
Also a little cheesy.
This was the Make Happen method.
Whilst you've still got a bit of people-pleasing left, please subscribe to us. We will be really, really pleased.
So let us know in the comments what steps you're going to take to giving up your people-pleasing ways.